Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Lamaquiz. As president of Perrytech, it is my pleasure to ask you all to help me welcome our faculty, vice president of academic affairs, and associate dean of education. Now it's a big group, so continue the applause. And now, please remain seated as we welcome our September 2025 graduates. Please be seated. Today, I would like to begin by saying what a pleasure it is to have all of you here with us to celebrate this special occasion. At Perrytech, our mission is to educate, empower, and equip students for lifelong careers in industry, and we take great pride in creating successful pathways for our graduates. One of the many things that I enjoy about graduation is knowing that what we are celebrating here today represents all the great things these students have accomplished at Perrytech. This includes activities outside of their studies, such as supporting our local Habitat for Humanity, where we were named a Community Partner of the Year and received the 2025 Golden Hammer Award. Another example is students who volunteered with McClure Elementary at their local STEAM night. Through it all, you have proven through our strict academic, attendance, and conduct policies that you have what it takes to be focused and disciplined. I truly believe that each of you can lead remarkable lives in your chosen profession if you choose to apply the strict standards and sense of community that were set here at Perrytech. And speaking of remarkable, I would like to introduce a special guest speaker. We feel very fortunate to have this young man representing the graduating class of September 2025. When Vincent Weller first learned of the opportunity to present today, like any true leader, there was no hesitation in throwing his name in the hat for an opportunity to share his message in hopes of inspiring others. Vincent is the first precision machining and manufacturing student to be our graduation student speaker. With a desire to find a fast path toward a rewarding career following a need for a career change, Vincent found Perrytech. As a military veteran and current small business owner, Vincent is graduating today with a different perspective on life. He, along with many others here, is graduating on the President's List. And this list reflects those students with a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 or higher. At this time, please help me welcome to the stage our September 2025 graduation student speaker, Mr. Vincent Weller.
All right. Good morning, Perrytech graduates, friends, and family members. Welcome to this milestone celebration. Before I begin and get into some of the motivational quotes, the pats on the backs, and the obligatory congratulations, which are rightfully deserved, I think I should first tell you about myself. My name is Vincent Weller. I'm a 35-year-old father, husband, son, veteran, and business owner. I've lived in Yakima for most of my life and graduated from SELA back in the year of 2008. Yeah, 17 years ago, when some of you may have only been a couple of years old. My journey in life has led me in many different directions, and I am now here at Perrytech with all of you. I started out by going to college right after high school for a brief stint and found that it wasn't for me, at least not at that time. So I decided to pursue a career instead. I became an assistant manager for a grocery store at the young age of 19, where I learned a very important life lesson called work-life balance. Some of you will know this over the next couple of years, trust me. I was working all the time, split days off, flipping schedules, and to say that it took a toll on my personal relationships and mental health is an understatement. And I found myself stuck at a fork in the road, go back to school, or find another job. So what did I do instead? I joined the United States Air Force. They asked if I wanted to be a cyber transport technician, which at the time sounded cool. Loading planes with things, sending it wherever it needed to go. Maybe it was just my rose-colored glasses of what the military was, action-filled movies, etc. Well, for all of my IT individuals out there, it's just a fancy way of saying networking. I think the military just comes up with cool titles to tell other people to make it less mundane, but I digress. So I spent a year working on remote piloted aircraft stateside and then 4 years in Japan working on phones, and what I would tell people is I make your Google work. It's just easier to say instead of diving into the nuances of how networking works. And let's be honest, it's not as cool as what everyone thinks of it is, like hacking the mainframe. While overseas, however, my wife lost her mother due to breast cancer, which was another wake-up call for us. So we decided to move back to Yakima Valley to be closer to family and capitalize on our time. I then went on to become a network admin at Yakima Valley Farm Workers Clinic, followed by a local internet service provider as a network operations supervisor, and was shortly promoted to a network operations manager. I was fortunate enough to hire and grow a team of Perrytech graduates just like the ones that are sitting in front of me today to help ensure people's Google worked. Did they know everything out of the gate? No. But they had the foundation to help train and troubleshoot and look at problems logically. We had long days and long nights, and after some time in that role, I became a project manager before ultimately losing that career for one reason or another. Life has a funny way of putting hurdles in your way, but what I learned, it's on you on how to adapt and overcome these hurdles. It was at this point that I realized I wanted a new skill set to help me both in my personal life and business. Many of you may not know what machining is, or more specifically, what precision machining is, so let me tell you. Whether you're flying, driving, use an electrical box, or pretty much anything, a machinist has been involved in some way, shape, or form. Usually we sit behind the scenes and are unsung heroes, well, at least in my mind. But it's our precision that is crucial so that things can operate. From pistons and engines to parts to turbines, a machinist has helped make it possible. Today I own a crafting business that includes making shirts, mugs, bags, pencils, and laser engraving on a lot of different materials. And at first glance, you may say no connection. But the setups that we do to put parts into computer numerical controls or CNCs are essentially the same. How to secure the material, what dimensions we need to achieve, how much power and speed, or speeds and feeds, to get the finish or look that we're going for are essentially the same. Being here at Perrytech has shown me a different perspective on the world around us and how we all play a role in making that world go round. Many of our trades overlap, and many of our career paths I feel eventually must rely on each other's skills and expertise to succeed. From farmlands to space, you all play an important role. Without any of the trades, it all falls apart. So, thank you. Thank you to every one of you for making our lives easier as you further develop your skills. Today marks a jumping off point. Your learning doesn't stop here, but on the contrary, it is only the beginning. A couple of words of advice as you venture into your careers, things that I wish I would have known much earlier in my life, even though I know you all are probably tired of people giving you advice. From friends, parents, teachers, instructors, everyone always has something to say, but just hear me out. First, it is okay to make mistakes. It's how we learn. The important thing is to learn from them and avoid repeating them. If you make a mistake, people are more forgiving if you just take responsibility for it. Second, it is okay to ask for help. You'll be surprised at how many people want to help you with your learning and understanding of the skills that you're currently developing. Third, do what you think is right. Whether that's right for the job at hand or what's right for you, sometimes they'll contradict each other. Both routes are right. Pick the best one and go with it. My fourth and final piece of advice requires you all to do an exercise with me. So close your eyes for the next 5 seconds. Are you ready? Close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Now, take this all in. Reflect on everything that is around you, all the people who are here and supporting you. Recognize the hard work that you've done and accomplished to get to this point and take the time to celebrate your victories. Far too often we rush on to what's next. What's the next job or task or the next goal? But it is okay to take a breather and appreciate what is around you. All right, exercise complete. So, to all my fellow graduates, congratulations. To the agriculture and diesel equipment graduates, I hope that all of your equipment is dirt-free and easy to work on. To the automotive technology graduates, I hope that you don't see the exact same vehicle in for the same issue more than once. To the construction and carpentry graduates, I hope that all of your walls go up in one piece. To the electrical technology graduates, I hope you always remember to turn off the correct breaker. To the instrumentation graduates, I hope that all of your calibrations work on the first try. To the medical assistants, I hope your patients appreciate you as much as you will care for them. To the medical office administration and coding students, may you successfully navigate the ever-changing and challenging reality of insurance. To all the plumbing technicians, may your crawl spaces and work areas always be spacious. To the welders, may your careers in welds be filled with greatness to stand the test of time. And finally, to my machinists, may your careers be built with imagination and demand for our trade. May your parts come out with intolerance and your scrap parts be minimal. For those of you out in the audience or watching this online, remember that it is never too late to teach an old dog new tricks or to learn new skills. It's how we apply ourselves to look for new opportunities, to overcome life hurdles. So whether you're looking for a career change, direction, or want to learn something new, you may find it here at Perrytech. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, graduates.
Let's hear it one more time for Vincent. Thank you for sharing your journey and the words of encouragement with your peers today. At this time, I'd like to ask our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Nathan Hull, to come up and lead us through the presentation of certificates.
All right, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the time to recognize our graduates for all the hard work they put in here at Perry Technical Institute. It's a very special day, and they've worked tremendously hard to be here. And I know that you family members out there supporting them, you've worked hard and you've sacrificed for them to get here. So thank you for all of your efforts. We're going to start with our first program. I'd like to welcome up the faculty for our Agricultural and Diesel Equipment Technology program, starting with Everardo Torres, Mike Roy, Dwayne Rundgren, and our department head, Dusty Morrill.
All right, good morning, everyone. I want to thank everybody for being here, supporting the graduates. They worked really hard to get here. Always have the hard job going after the student speaker. Great job, Vincent. That was awesome, man. I'd also like to recognize the employers that either offered externships or job opportunities for these ag graduates. Those are Allen Quality Automotive, Dawson Truck Repair, Mattawa Tire, S&S Equipment, Blue Line Equipment, Hawk Farms, Cougar Den Inc., Commercial Tire, Central Machinery Sales, Bruckner Truck Repair, Pierre Ford, and T&T Truck Repair. All great places to help support these local businesses. I mean, the ag industry is kind of the backbone of this valley, so go out and support those employers. I'd like to recognize one student that wasn't able to make it to graduation due to employment obligations. That would be Jack Cobb. And now our graduates. Moises Barragan. Jennifer Borgman. Eric Chavez. Braden Duffner. Ismael Garcia. Tinzer Mitchell. Esteban Morales. Jaime Soto. Giovanni Soto. Anselmo Velasco. Salvador Velasco. Juan Ventura. And Christopher Webb. Ag students, I'd like to thank you guys for choosing Perry Tech. We look forward to hearing your guys' successes in the future, and go out there and do amazing things. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to welcome up our Automotive Technology faculty, Michael Powell, Isaac Espinoza, Roy Lopez, Anthony Farolito, Ron Dexter, and our department head, Dusty Morrill.
All right, it's me again, guys. So I'd like to read off some names for the employers that supported these auto grads with job opportunities and externships. Starting to sound like a little bit of a sales pitch, I know, but we got to support these local businesses, right? The trades are the backbone of this country. So that would be Pacific Mobile Mechanic, Harvest Honda, the Auto Lounge, Tony's Tune-Up, Allen's Quality Automotive, Spec Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Yakima Hyundai, Richland Tire Factory, AutoZone, Omar Auto Repair, Auto Electric, Roy Farms, and Valencia Motorsports. So, and now our graduates. Isaac Andy. Abraham Barajas. Angel Cavillo. Kevin Camacho. Hunter Delosier. Noe Dominguez. Luis Flores Jr. Ryder Garcia. Eileen Gomez. Roy Hernandez. Joseph Longo. Alejandro Olivero. Jose Rangel. Angel Reyes. Tommy Reyes. And Christopher Tapia. Auto students, I'd like to thank you guys also for choosing Perrytech and on behalf of me and the faculty in the program. I want you guys to go out there and be successful. We need you to fix today's complicated cars. People can't get where they're going without you. So thank you guys, and go trades.
Next, we're going to recognize our Construction and Carpentry Technology program. I'll welcome up our faculty, Everardo Torres, Spencer Curtis, Travis Williams, James Lopez, and our department head, Darren Peters.
Good morning. First off, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates today on the completion of their respective programs and wish you all the best of luck as you enter industry. As we know, and you've heard already from the first couple programs, trades are a huge part of our workforce, and we need you all. So good luck to you all. For those of you that don't know, the construction program here at Perrytech, we build houses in each one of the programs. So my class builds a house for school, and I'd like to recognize the other programs that were a part of that project. The plumbing program, HVAC, electrical, they all did a wonderful job, very good job. Along with those programs, as ours are a big part of that, we also have the maintenance team and numerous work parties where the school has volunteers come out. And without that, the house wouldn't be what it is. So it's a true total team effort, and I thank those individuals as well. Next, I'd like to recognize this construction class and carpentry construction class. When we started, you learned about blueprints, placing concrete into forms, framing walls, setting doors. Over that year, you learned how to solve problems, and that didn't come easy. But more importantly, you learned how to work as a team. Again, too many problems and too many things to list. Construction isn't about building structures, it's about creating spaces for where life happens, where people will live. Next, as you move forward, every beam you raise, every nail you drive, every foundation you lay, your integrity and training will be with you the rest of your life. You're not just a graduate, you're a carpenter of tomorrow. I want to wish you the best of luck in your careers. Stay in touch with all of us and let us know how you succeed. I'd also like to thank our PAC, externship contractors, and employers. Without you, the students wouldn't be able to succeed. I know there's a few of you in the audience today, and thank you for coming to support. Now let's introduce the graduates. George Ambrosio. Raul Barragan. George Bazan Jr. Mario Castaneda. Alexis Garcia. Rosalind Hernandez. Jose Nicholas. Cesar Leva. Oscar Simon Martinez. Lonnie Spencer Jr. And Brian Vasquez Nicholas. Thank you guys and good luck.
Next, we'll welcome up the faculty for our electrical technology program, Michael Haggerty, Travis Rohn, Jerome Cobain, Dan Lovestrand, Ron Zeich, Kevin Booz, Matt Chase, Robert McChesney, Austin Hively, Josh Jackson, Kyle Allen, Amanda Nessery, and our department head, Matthew Boynton.
Thank you. I'd like to start by congratulating our graduates. As the very unofficial, self-appointed spokesman, I want to welcome you all into the Perrytech alumni family. In every electrical classroom, we have a poster, and that poster says, "Treat every day in the classroom as if it's the world of work." This motto allows us to set the standard. Treat school like your job. But now it's graduation day, and I want to challenge all of you to flip that idea. Treat every day in the world of work like it's the classroom. Show up every day on time. Come prepared. Work hard, and continue to learn as much as you can. If you're consistent in these traits, it's going to set you apart and carry you forward to a successful career. I want to share a quote with you from one of our great thinkers, really an American philosopher, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock said, "Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work gains success. Greatness will follow." Over the past 2 years, I have watched this group grow a lot. And I know it wasn't always easy. But they stuck with it. They were consistent. And today we're here to celebrate your success. On behalf of your instructors, we thank you for coming to Perry. We wish you the best. And when we look at you now, we see electricians with the potential for greatness. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the September 2025 Electrical Technology graduates, Miguel Alcocer, Mauricio Barón Alvarado, Jacobo Cardenas, Adrian Bejarano, my bad, Jahir Castellanos, my bad, Adrian, Gustavo Esparza, Alfonso Fajardo Ceja, Isaac Ibarra, Samuel Lahechka, Jacob Leiden, Jaime Medina. Colby Musser. Heriberto Rivera. Jose Rivera. Joaquin Rodriguez. Anson Schumacher. Anastasia Simpson. And Gustavo Angel Vallejo. Nice job. Thank you again for choosing Perry. Congratulations, graduates. Go be great.
Now I'd like to welcome up the faculty for our Instrumentation, Automation, and Robotics Technology program. Pat Wise, Jonathan Hutchinson, Jerry Reese, Max York, Cody Pittner, Derek Floyd, Casey Florine, and our department head, Tony Nurk.
Would you hurry up already? No, I'm just kidding. Well, on behalf of the entire instrumentation staff, we'd like to congratulate all of the graduates today. And yes, we do have more than one graduate out of our program. But the majority of our graduates have accepted jobs. We're just down to a couple that haven't accepted at this point. And reason why a lot of them aren't here today, we've got graduates that went to Washington, Oregon, Alaska, Arizona, and we got one heading out, I think today or tomorrow, heading to Texas. So we got graduates that are open to opportunities. So I encourage all of you to look for those opportunities outside the valley. Look, because there's amazing career opportunities. As it's been said, there's a huge need for trades. But there's more need for those trades, not just here in the valley. So keep an eye, look for those opportunities, and you guys are all going to have some amazing careers. So what I'd like to do is recognize our class. And our class, Francisco here, it was a great class, a lot of camaraderie amongst them. And they really encourage one another to be successful as a core group. So I really enjoyed the time that we had together, and we're looking forward to hearing a lot about their success in their career pathways as well. So what I'd like to do is list the other 19 graduates, and then maybe what we could do is give them one big round of applause after I list it, and then we'll recognize our graduate that was able to make it here today. So our first graduate, Joshua Arnold, Warren Beck, Jacob Brown, Jennifer Colgan, Hunter Hendricks, Michael Hummer, Cole Isaacson, Joshua Kirkevold, Dawson Lockwood, Parker Lockwood, and yes, they're brothers, Sam Marr, Mickey Martin, Austin Melcher, Riley Millard, Jesus Ochoa Galvin, Calvin Reed, Kendall Rosenkrantz, Gabe Tutusas Didier, and Caleb Wertenberger. Let's give those guys a big round of applause. And now, Francisco Mendoza. Awesome job. Yeah, you bet. Good job. Once again, congratulations to all of our graduates, and we look forward to hearing the successes of our class, Francisco included, and we look forward to hopefully having some of you come back and hiring some of our future graduates as well. So again, congratulations to everybody.
Next, I'm going to welcome up the faculty for the Medical Assistant and the Medical Office Administration and Coding programs, Adeline Huerta, Samantha Paradis, and our department head, Kinder Heinz.
Good morning, everyone. First, we want to also congratulate all of the grads here today. Your hard work and dedication have brought you to this milestone. To the family and friends here today, thank you. Your support and encouragement and patience have helped these graduates reach this point. To our medical assistant graduates, today is not just a celebration of what you've completed, but a challenge to rise to what comes next. You're entering a field that demands more than knowledge. It demands professionalism, compassion, respect for your patients, your coworkers, and yourselves. This moment is about stepping into a role that requires consistency, integrity, and care. It's becoming a solid medical personnel, the kind you show up, who listen, who support their team, and who treat every patient with dignity. So I challenge you to strive each day to be stronger versions of yourself, more thoughtful in your actions, more professional in your conduct, and more intentional in how you show up for others. You now have the opportunity to grow into the kind of healthcare professionals your team can rely on and your patients can trust. Take this moment and not just as an ending, but as a commitment to excellence. Congratulations. Now go forward with purpose and make your mark with integrity and heart. First up, Alize Atkinson. Danya Canyo Becerra. Leticia Castellanos. Stephanie Hermitz. Marcus Kaiser. Maria Lopez. Azucena Luis. Veronica Magana Sanchez. Cynthia Mariscal. Fatima Martinez Castillo. Jasmine Pina. Brittany Perry. Sinaí Silva. Brianna Valencia. Anne-Marie Velasquez. And Shonda Wilson. Congratulations. Our next program is our Medical Office Administration and Coding. So to our MOAC graduates, today marks the beginning of your professional journey. You're entering a field that's absolutely essential to the healthcare system. Behind every accurate diagnosis, every insurance claim, and every smooth-running clinic is someone like you, ensuring that the details are correct and the records are complete and the billing is handled with precision. Medical coding and billing may happen behind the scenes, but the impact is front and center. Your work helps providers get reimbursed, patients get clarity, and healthcare organizations stay compliant and efficient. You're the bridge between clinical care and administrative excellence. This is your opportunity to grow into professionals who bring accuracy, integrity, and respect to every task. Whether you're coding a complex procedure or managing a busy front desk, your attention to detail and professionalism will make a real difference. So I encourage you to move forward with confidence, be thoughtful in your work, professional in your conduct, and intentional in how you contribute to your team and communities. Congratulations and best of luck as you begin this next chapter with purpose and pride. Isaac Barrera Cruz. Amaya Bradley. Heather Couchman. Joelle Friez. Dara Garcia Torres. Coda Klang. Vianney Piedra. And Pauletta Yadale. Again, thank you all for coming.
And now for our plumbing technician program, I'm going to welcome up Timothy Bushnell and our department head, Lee Crane.
Morning and welcome to graduation. Give yourselves a round of applause. You all definitely deserve it. The plumbing program has had the privilege and honor of working on the Perry House. We've worked on Habitat for Humanity homes, and we've come a long ways in their education. I had a student ask me, "What's the first thing you thought when you saw me come into class?" Well, first thing I thought was they look intimidated. Hand them a tape measure, and they're like, "How do I read this?" Give them a tool, and they don't know what it is. Through their growth, their teaching that they've received, the education that they've put forth, and all their homework and efforts, they've gone from not knowing what a tape measure is to holding projects within a 16th of an inch, to accomplishing things that are level and perfect as the finished plumbing can be. Gentlemen, I look at you now and I see graduates, men of knowledge, power, ready to take on the world and perform feats of amazing capabilities. Whether you continue to work in the skyscrapers, continue to work in plumbing, along residential, commercial, the health of this nation rides on your backs. We are in safe hands watching you walk forward. With that, I'd like to introduce the graduating plumbing class. Eduardo Alvarado. Brian Avalos. Joel Bazan. Ezekiel Delgado. Brian Diaz. Kaleo Gopher. Moises Harara. Pierce Honsinger. Arnaldo Martinez. Evan Maxwell. Marino Navarro. Josiah Preciado. Roman Romero. Yep. Diego Zamora. Good job. Jess Ziegler. Unfortunately, will be with us today. I'd like to recognize Anthony Baldoz as well. Again, congratulations, and remember to keep us in touch and look forward to hearing from all your successes.
Next, for our precision machining and manufacturing program, I'd like to welcome up our Associate Dean, Garrett Gasling, and our department head, Dan Steinmetz.
Wow, it's quite the crowd. We sure appreciate everybody showing up today to support our graduates. Every graduate in this room has worked really hard to get to where they are today, and my machinists are no different. Lee mentioned what did someone think of when they first saw them as a student, and I think all instructors can tell a similar story. We see a lot of big eyes. Everybody is wide-eyed, and they are not sure what the next step is. But that changes, and over the year that these guys are with me, they go from that wide-eyed, not knowing what's coming next, to a little bit of confidence that sometimes turns out as sarcasm, and it's kind of neat to see that. I can share a story. Recently, we did a project in our shop where we had to build a die set for one of our customers, and everybody got to build a piece of this die set. Of course, everything has to be perfect in our trade, and when we put that thing together, it was perfection. To the point where even I've seen a few of these put together in my time, I was impressed. Sometimes they can be a little bit cantankerous and fight, and we got to adjust and tweak and modify, but this thing went together like butter. It was perfect. So congratulations, guys. We're there. We've made all of our parts. We've learned all of our math. We've seen all of our triangles, right? You've seen all the triangles. All right, we do have a couple of companies I'd like to recognize. These are employers that some of these graduates are going to work for. We've got Three Rivers Machine, Irwin Research and Development, Pacific Aerospace and Electronics, Stephen Metal Products, and Triumph Actuation Systems. So thanks to those industry partners and employers for hiring our graduates. And speaking of graduates, our first graduate up is Jake Fritz. And then Haley Harville. Edgar Eekstad. Good job, Haley. Connor McGree. Hernan Solis. Good job. Seth Tisaleona. Good job. Alfredo Trio. Good job, Seth. And we all know Vincent Weller. Good job, Alfredo. Way to go. Brett Williams. Good job, Brett. And the class just wouldn't be complete without Hunter Wood. Way to go, Hunter. Thank you. Good job, Hunter. Thank you. Great job. Congratulations. Again, thanks for everybody for showing up today. We sure appreciate these graduates. Appreciate it. We know it takes a lot to get these guys through the program, and their support from family members and people in the audience it's obvious. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
And now for our final program today, I'd like to welcome the faculty for the Welding Technology program, Anthony Farolito, Austin Selberg, Justin Dillon, Riley Morris, and our department head, Zeus Wilson.
Congratulations, graduates. You've made it to the next phase. Congratulations, welders. A fine group of welders. Professionals now in their trade. Almost. You're never going to be all the way there. So this is only the next step. Keep learning. Keep pushing your boundaries. This group of welders came to me, and I heard a lot of, no, it's not possible. I can't do it. Throughout the year, it transitioned to, I'm almost there, I haven't got it yet, to, I did it. Well, you've done this part, but it's only the next part. Your journey has only begun. Keep pushing your boundaries, keep challenging yourself. You're going to do great things. You're going to build a great infrastructure in America. I'd like to recognize one individual that couldn't be here due to employment obligations. Zachary Schmella. Before we call the rest of these individuals up, I want to note our class has 100% employment. Good job. With that, let's get up here and get some certificates. Jasper Campbell. Callan Clark. Fabiola De Paz. Jaden Fox. Adon Gomez. Andrew Gonzalez. Quentin Hitchcock. Abraham Lustre. Michael Miner. Andrew Nanez. Cody Patton. Juliet Rodriguez. Octavio Ruiz. And Uriel Torres. Congratulations, everybody. You did make it.
All right. Before we finalize with turning of the tassels, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you all to always be actively engaged and interested in what you are doing out in industry. Because remember, you are the Perrytech brand. And I also want to recognize our faculty and staff for all they do to support our students. We are so lucky to have your talent and dedication, so a big thank you as well. And additionally, I want to acknowledge our Vice President of Academic Affairs and Associate Dean of Education who truly care about our students and helping them reach their full potential. Thank you for all you do. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It gives me great pleasure to ask all of our graduates to stand for turning of the tassels. This not only represents your graduation from Perrytech, but also the turning of a new chapter in your life. If you would do me the honor, please move your tassel from right to left. And to our audience, please stand as we recognize our graduates. Thank you all for attending and for being a part of Perrytech. Congratulations.